If you're the homeowner and you're in the market to buy a new roof, this video is for you. This is not a sales video. I'm not gonna try to pitch you anything while being a roofing company and roofing contractor. The whole purpose of this video is to educate you and to help you to make the most educated decision you can possibly get on the market buying a new roof. I'm gonna talk about biggest mistakes, I'm gonna talk about products, I'm gonna talk about how to pick the right product, and I'll give you a few tips how to talk to your contractor and what to be aware of in the process of interviewing contractors. Thank you for coming. My name is Dmitry Lipinski and I'm a founder of Storm Group Roofing, a roofing company in Minneapolis, Minnesota. One of my first clients was really an awakening moment for me. In the first year in business, I have a client in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Her name was Connie. And Connie has a roof that has a warranty for 25 years. And that roof was failing. It was one of the biggest manufacturers in the world. Has 25 years certificate warranty and all of that. But her roof was leaking, cracking, thermal cracking. I mean, it was damaged. She was on a fixed income. Her husband was disabled, and she was caregiver for him, and she really needed this new roof. The problem is, in our industry, a lot of warranties, they only cover basic materials. So if you buy a product, and let's say the product says, the shingle manufacturer will say it's going to last 30 years. Within 10 years, you have a major problem, curling or cracking, and the roof starts leaking because of manufacturer defects. Manufacturer's not going to pay for labor to install, labor to remove, for dumpster fees and all of that. A lot of warranties exclude all of that. When you read manufacturer fine print and it says, in case of claim, we only will cover $48 per square, where materials cost $70. So if you're the homeowner, what are you gonna do? You just spent $7,000-8,000 just a couple of years ago, and now you have to do it again. And you literally, like Connie, she has a certificate for, I think it was like $1,000, like worth market value would be $1,000, and her roof was $7,000-8,000 roof. This area, this industry is it's not government. There's no police. There's no nobody's policing the roofs when they're getting installed. In a lot of areas in the country, you don't even require permits. You can just install the roof, nobody gonna inspect it. And city inspectors, even in the cities where you require to get a permit, they're gonna inspect it from building code, but nobody gonna look at materials and like specifications for manufacturer installation stuff. So what's really important, guys, is number one, do not listen to your contractor. And I know it's a mean thing to say, but I really mean it. A lot of sales guys will come to you, they'll pitch the product, but the problem with that, they're only gonna pitch good stuff. They'll say something like, this is the biggest manufacturer, or this is the biggest brand, or this company has been around for 80 years. Well, what does that have to do anything with the warranty and with the product itself? So number two, do not focus on marketing materials, and it's really important. So marketing materials will be something like lifetime warranty, 50-year warranty, and this is like all the loud stuff. And I've seen it so many times. You can have 30-year product, 30-year warranty, and when it fails in 7-8 years, you get fracture of the cost. They promise you, they advertise for 25 years, but what you need to look at, not in marketing material, but in the fine print. That's the time where you have to go and really educate yourself what that means. So roofing industry, it's not like car industry. In car industry, when you get warranty from bumper to bumper, 100,000 miles, you know if your engine locks on 60,000 or 70,000 miles, you're probably gonna get a replacement of that engine. So do not focus on marketing materials and promises. Focus on the fine print. Search brand. Next point is search brand you're considering. So now, let's say salesperson came in and he gave you like really nice brochures and you like it. I mean, sounds good. Take that brand and I want you to Google it. Google that name and class action lawsuits. See how many class actions they have, how many recalls they have, what people are saying about it. You will be surprised what you will find, because nobody talks about it. As a matter of fact, there's brands out there, I cannot publish on my Facebook page or on my website information about class action because it'll be considered as disparaging and I'm gonna get sued, or cease and desist letter that I have to take it down, even despite the fact that it's a public information. So you as a homeowner can't do it. You can literally take that information, take that brand and just research it. Just Google it. Just Google class action or issues and see if you still like it after the flashy sales presentation. Now, next one is do they have class and actions? That's what you want to look for. Research what contractors are saying. So go to, like, before you spend 10, 20, especially if you're in a higher ticket, so before spending $30,000, $40,000 on a roofing system, I mean, it'll take you 5-10 minutes. Go to a roofing forum on the Facebook, maybe there's a closed groups like roofing community and stuff. Just search problems with the product. Ask roofers what they think, or just read the forums, read the threads. You'll be surprised how many brands and how many roofers don't want to be associated with some brands. I know probably a couple hundred roofers who will not install one particular brand. So do your research. So you have to ask yourself a question like, how is it different from anything else, like other products? Like behind me right here, guys, there's 7 different brands. And if I put them from 1 to 7, they all perform different. We actually have been doing testing here. I have another YouTube channel just for roofing companies, for roofers, where we test products. And sometimes like the difference in look is 0, like they look the same, but difference in performance, like granulose, nailing zone, how do they bend, and all of those specs that you can measure and you can actually look and perform on a shingle, what actually matters, it's night and day. So you need to know that stuff. You need what roofers are saying. And lastly, the last tip I wanted to give you, if you're in the market for the contractor, run away from companies who will install anything. There's a lot of companies in the market, usually companies who is not really good at running a business or partnering with the good brands. They will install anything. They'll come to you and they'll say, well, wherever you pick up, we will install. So the only reason they're doing it because they're hungry for business. All they want is sale, and this is your red flag. That person just wants your money. He really doesn't care what to install. The best companies out there, they would have some kind of platinum status or elite status with 1 or maybe 2 max manufacturers. They'll say, well, we carry this brand, we carry this brand. Why is it important? There's different warranties for a regular installer when homeowner does it and when a preferred contractor does it. So when you hire a preferred contractor, he actually registers warranty with manufacturer. Manufacturers owns that roof if it's registered properly and everything was done right. So pretty much there is warranties out there when manufacturer is going to sign off. And even if you have a failure after 7-8 years, now you're not going to get just a basic certificate for shingles. You will get full replacement, labor, materials, everything will be covered. But to get that warranty, you have to work with manufacturer who has a network of contractors, and those contractors know what manufacturers requires, go through manufacturers training, and at the end of the job, register warranty with the manufacturers. It's a recipe for success for manufacturers and for the contractors. So those are a few points. If you're in the market to buy a new roof, be very careful. There is a lot of people who got burned really bad, and like my client Connie, it was very sad for me. Like she didn't want to install the same roof, so I ended up selling her shingles on a Craigslist for like $800. I gave her full price, like $1,000 towards her job. I gave her a really good discount, but it still was very sad experience for both parties. She has to do something again in just like 6 or 7 years, and I have to charge money for my time and my labor to redo it. Something that should be lasting 25-30 years. So avoid the hassle, avoid the headache, do it right, do your research. I hope it helps, and we will see you on the next video. If you like our videos, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. If you have any questions, thanks for coming, guys.